Hey everybody, I just want to give you guys a little bit of an update of what I'm doing right now. I am completely disregarding every other content, every other series, every other thing that I was doing, and I'm going to be changing the platform of my channel. I will now be an animation channel, and I will be bringing animation to you guys, and you guys only. So remember to subscribe and like and go to my Patreon and pay me millions upon millions of dollars because I need it. But you guys don't got the shot lined up? Oh, yep. Alright, take the shot. Alright, so I feel like I should give an example of what an animation channel is before I delve into this type of territory, I guess, but I probably really don't need to since a lot of people already know what an animation channel actually is. But you know what? Let's just do it anyway because this is my fucking channel. I don't really care. Okay, alright, this is our first prime example, Jaden Animation.
So I've been on YouTube for a bit now. My 3-year anniversary is July 23rd, which might not seem like much compared to other people who've been grinding ever since YouTube was invented, but it's longer than I thought I'd be doing it for, so it's an accomplishment for me.
As you can see from this video, there are in fact only a few points where the animation is actually prominent.
I never really had the thought that it could even be a possibility, you know? But here we are 3 years later with 2 million subscribers, a great community, and pretty much surpassing all my expectations.
Yeah, because you pretty much started a fad. Almost all these videos are pretty much the same schlock, hardly an interesting edge, nothing new is done, nothing, no, nada. And you know what? This formula actually worked. Why do you think she got as many subs as she has now? She barely changed a goddamn thing, not doing anything new, not doing anything original except the same shit. Alright, the next one, let's check out another interesting, popular animation channel, Odds One Out. Now, the thing about it is that I don't think that he actually claimed himself to be an animator, just a cartoonist, but a lot of people lump him in with the animation community, so let's just watch these videos, whatever.
When I was in the 3rd grade, for some reason our teacher thought it would be a good idea to get his entire class to
And guess what? Similar schlock. Next one.
If you don't know, it's the will to do or complete something.
Hell no! Alright, so our next specimen is basically the same thing, like literally, I swear to God, the same thing, but she knows how to draw pretty well. I mean, like, pretty damn well. So my question is, why don't you actually animate? Same deal with Tab. She's a beast at drawing, but she still puts out the same shit.
I grew up in kind of a small town.
Alright, okay, our next contestant inside the beauty animation pageant is Rebecca Chan. And by the looks of this page, she pretty much does the same things, like literally same things. And as Jaden Animation, Odds One Out, fuck you, whatever. So let's get down to this one.
I didn't have much to do that day either, so I went ahead and chatted with him for a while I waited for my food. It mostly consisted of small talk and I didn't think too much of it. Fast forward a week and classes had started. A friend of mine had almost the exact same schedule as me. Same face that I had seen the week prior.
Oh, hey, you're that girl who was here last week. Your total is $675.
Yeah, here you go.
Wait, I want to get you something. Hang on for a sec.
He walks away from the window for a moment. Then he comes back.
Okay, so I got you a chocolate turnover. Don't worry, I'm not going to charge you extra for it. And here's your food.
Thanks.
No problem.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
I honestly had no idea how to react. That receipt sat in my desk drawer almost the entire year. I could have called him, but I didn't. I also never went back to Arby's despite my initial excitement. I was too scared that I'd see the guy again and he'd question why I never called him.
Wow, Rebecca, you are cold as ice. I mean, this dude got you a free chocolate turnover and you don't even call the homie back? That's an injustice.
A crime.
Okay, alright, this video is perfect. So basically it's talking about how, are there too many animation channels? Now, a smart person would say, yes there are. But for her...
And yeah, I think that it's ridiculous that people think that there are too many animation channels.
And what the fuck is you talking about? What the fuck was that?
Yeah, you see how ridiculous that is? Dude, are you even on YouTube? Have you not noticed the influx of, like, animation channels and people switching over to like the animation channel stuff? Like, have you not seen that? Or are you just being disingenuous? Alright, since we're done with that part of the video, I guess I should go into why I kind of dislike these channels since I have a way. Alright, so the problem with these channels are that they are hell-bent on sameness. Nothing should be fully animated. Every video must be some mundane task that people have to go through, and every video must be the same shit, and that kind of pisses me off. The reason why is because a lot of these people are talented. Some of them know how to draw really well, and the fact that they're just wasting their talent on something so menial is kind of sad. Hell, some of these channels in the community have done things that are in fact interesting. Blackson is a good example. Blackson actually animates his videos and has a comedic edge and also has a personality. He's actually good at what he does. But most of the people inside the animation community, I guess, don't really have that type of, I guess, personality or I guess like comedic edge for this. Okay, so I would never say anyone's motivation for doing what they're doing, because that's just them. That's their motivation. I'm not them, so I don't know what's going on through their head. But you really gotta think about it. Is it just a coincidence that when people start doing these types of videos, that they earn a lot of attention? No, really, come here. Okay, come here for a second. Okay, so this was before Rebecca Chan started doing these animation channel shits, whatever. Now, let's just scroll up a little bit.
That's right. Some kind of fluke of nature.
They basically know what they are doing. They know that the more they act like these channels, that they're going to make bank. Okay, look, take a weekend, plan out your videos, try to think of something a little bit new and inventive, or try to spice up the video. If you're having a hard time animating or finding voices, outstretch to the popular people. Hell, outstretch to the people that are pretty much smaller than your channel. Don't be mediocre. Don't be pretty much mediocrity. Be something original. Another thing that I have noticed is that a lot of these animators almost have identical fucking personalities. It's like every one of these channels has this quirky, awkward, introvert character that could put inside ordinary situations that a normal person would actually get through without it being a fucking challenge.
We want some bread dough up in here. But for some reason, I couldn't get myself to say it. At first, I couldn't do anything, and I just stared at him.
You suck!
This is pretty much them pandering to, I guess, that type of crowd, or just a sign that they want to take their channel down that route. I don't know. Either way, it's getting pretty boring and stale. Wait, no. It was already boring and stale. Alright, okay, so this is where I give my final thoughts on the entire community. In reality, I don't really hate these people. Hell, I don't even think their content is that terrible. I've seen some terrible shit in my day, and let me just say that this is low tier. But I just want to say that these people could actually be doing better. They could be doing something fantastic and become actual good content creators. But instead, they want to stick to the same formula, and they want to stick to the same thing that works, and that's just it. And that pisses me off. And what pisses me off even more is that this oversaturation of this stuff distracts people from actual animators on YouTube. Hot Diggity Demon is one of my favorite animators, and the guy is pretty damn good at what he does. So it's disheartening to see someone who puts their blood, sweat, and tears into their work, and I'm not joking with you, the guy's been through some rough shit, be overshadowed by people who do stuff like this.
My first job was at a hardware store. I just needed a job for the summer, you know? Get a little extra cash, buy a laptop for school. And when the application asked, when are you available? I was like, always. It's summer, dummy. Which was a mistake, cause it got me the job.
Oh my god!
But hey, like always, it's just my opinion on the whole entire thing. What do you think? What do you think about these animation channels? Do you think that they're not a big problem? Do you think that they're not that bad? And whatever, I don't really care. So anyways, I'll be seeing you guys later on the next video, and bye.